bitch, we made it to YouTube, and today I'm gonna take you guys with me to the gym because I'm gonna teach you what are some workouts that you need to have in order to get the Hourglass Baddie. I know a lot of you guys are confused putting together all these random exercises that you find on TikTok, Instagram, but none of that shit works if you don't know the intention behind them. So, I got you. Let's go to the gym and let's go work out. Surprise, bitch, I'm naked. Okay, so we're gonna start with some glutes because we gotta grow them boots, hey, and get double cheeked up. So you wanna make sure that the first thing that in your glute day is a thrusting pattern. And what better exercise to do it than the hip thrust? All right, so setting yourself up on this machine. You wanna make sure that you're using a challenging weight that allows you to put in quality sets and reps, okay? For just the demonstration purposes, we're gonna use lighter weights, okay? Now, buckle up, bitch. And then when it comes to foot placements, I like to stand a little bit wider than shoulder width apart, so that way you're able to open up those hips more, bitch, so that as you go down on this exercise, it allows your glutes to actually stretch at the bottom, okay? Now, you also wanna make sure that your leg is at 90 degrees. Anything too far off is more so on your hamstrings. Anything too close is gonna be on them quads. So keep it perfectly at 90 degrees. Go ahead and unrack the weights. You wanna make sure that you are keeping your chin tucked the whole entire time too, so that way you're not hurting your neck. Okay, you wanna be hurting your neck at home, not in the gym. All right, go ahead and descend with the weight, slow and controlled as you go down. You really wanna make sure that you feel your glutes stretch at the bottom of this exercise. Pause right here, and then squeeze your glutes as you go up. Keep it slow and controlled. None of this humping shit. Keep that at home. Slow and controlled so you can feel those muscles working throughout your entire set. And that is how you do hip thrust. Okay, the next thing you want to do is to make sure that you have a squat or a lunge pattern in your glute day so that we're targeting those lower glutes. Okay, so we're gonna go use the hand-to-hand power squat. All right, now the reason why I prefer using a machine when it comes to squats versus barbells is because you're able to actually stabilize yourself in this exercise rather than trying to brace your core, trying to balance yourself. This helps you with that, okay? You can focus on working them glutes and again, getting double cheeked up. All right, so you're gonna hop in, you're gonna put your head in there, you know, in between them legs, you know what I'm saying? All right, then you're gonna make sure that your feet are shoulder width apart. You can even adjust it a little bit wider if you want to. So unrack the weights. You're gonna go ahead and brace your core before you go down to keep your spine protected, bitch, like a condom. Wait, that's like a 90% success rate. Don't trust that. Anyway, and go all the way down. Pause right here at the bottom. You wanna make sure that you are meeting your hamstrings towards your calves, and then you're gonna go ahead and power up, okay? Slow and controlled as you go down, allowing the ass to stretch at the bottom. And then push the floor away from you. Or you can even think of squeezing your butthole together, so you wanna make sure your man is in the right hole. That works too. All right, now the third thing that you wanna make sure you have on your glute day is a hinge pattern. This is exactly where you're pushing the hips back, okay? Them hips don't lie, just like what Shakira said. So we're gonna do some RDLs. Grab your dumbbells, all right? We're gonna start by standing shoulder width apart. Now, you wanna make sure that you are retracting those shoulders back. Squeeze a lemon in between them armpits to keep the weight close to you. The further the weight is from your body, the more you have tension on that lower back. So keep those bitches to the side, glue them motherfuckers, okay? Brace that core, and then you're gonna go ahead and push those hips back as far back as possible. Now, once you start to feel your glutes and your hamstrings, this is where you're gonna start to push the floor away from you. Okay, you also wanna make sure that you're keeping your head neutral at all times. None of this shit, all right? Neutral, and push it back. Notice how I'm gliding the weight, going down, and as I go back up. I'm not doing None of this shit. What is this? I'm not gonna do anything. No, bitch. Now, the difference between a glute and a hamstring emphasis is exactly this. Glute is more of a knee bend, okay? So think of sitting on your man's face, more knee bent. Now, when it comes to your hamstrings, slightly bend that knee. I want you to think of just a little whiff. Give your man a little whiff. Not the whole ass steak, just a little appetizer of the ass. All right? Okay, so when it comes to the lunge pattern, we're gonna do some reverse lunges. Not reverse cowgirl, reverse lunge. Don't get it twisted. So you're gonna make sure that you're gonna find something that's gonna help you stabilize your body. So hold on to a squat rack, a bench, whatever that is, a pole. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of just like doing a single leg squat, right? So same thing with the squats. The goal is to have your hamstrings meet your calf. Okay, now if we want this to be more of a glute emphasis, you want to make sure that your knees are not surpassing your toes. Okay, you want to keep that 90 degree. All right, now if it goes past right here, you're actually targeting more of your quad, so keep it right here. Okay, all right, so let's start a reverse lunge. We're gonna use this leg as the working leg. You're gonna go ahead and grab the pole with the same side. Go ahead and do a reverse lunge. Go ahead and pause at the bottom. We're not dropping our knee. We're just slowly lowering our weight down, allowing that glute to stretch at the bottom. And then instead of pushing yourself using your back leg, I want you to just use this dominant leg, okay? Use this dominant leg and use the pole to keep yourself stabilized. And go ahead and push the floor away from you using that working leg. You want to make sure that your torso is tilted forward. If it's up like here, it's going to be harder for you to have that stretch on your glutes. And then do it on the opposite side because we don't want uneven glutes. Okay? As if I'm not done torturing myself with my exercises, go ahead and add a plate for some elevation. All right, and what this does is it allows your glutes to have a better stretch at the bottom. Okay? And then same thing goes, same mechanics of the exercise, step as far back as possible, push all the way up. That was a whole set we did there. So this ass, the right ass is bigger than the left ass. Just kidding. Okay, bitch, the next thing you want to do is have an abduction pattern, and this hits the top shelf of your glute medius. So let's break this down the right way, okay? First and foremost, you want to make sure that you're adjusting the machine, all right? So keep it as close as possible. Then you want to make sure that you're using a challenging weight. Aha! Now, there's different ways for you to actually put yourself on this damn machine. You can either be sitting at the edge of this machine, you know, reaching forward, or you can just do this way, where you're just sitting upright, all right? Cool. So when it comes to foot placements, I like to place my feet further out, so that way I'm giving a better stretch on my glutes, okay? So sit up. Now we're gonna go ahead and push the machine open, and then pause right here, and go ahead and slowly close them legs, all right? Now I want you to think of opening it back up, thinking of giving birth, all right? And then you look at your motherfucking baby and you're like, bitch, this don't look like my man, so we're gonna go ahead and hide that motherfucker back in. All right, slow and controlled the whole entire time. None of this. What is this? And if you want all of these exercises put together, bitch, and I take the guesswork out of the equation, I got you. I got my Snatched Sexy ebook out now, today. Link below.
Girl, you just can't be working lower body to get that hourglass Baddie. You gotta work your fucking upper body too. I'm sick of your ass. Go ahead and tell them about it.
Okay, bitch, you want to make sure that your upper body exercises need to be targeting your back, okay? Because building the Hourglass Baddie requires you to build up those lats to make your waist look tiny, all right? So one of my favorite exercises is the lat pull down. Now, a lot of you motherfuckers are doing this wrong. You're going to make sure that the padding is right. Right here, where you're keeping yourself stabilized. You're not sliding back and forth and humping this machine, bitch. All right, keeping yourself glued to the motherfucking seat and stabilized. So I want to make sure that you're holding it on the edges where the grooves are. and then go ahead and prop yourself down on this motherfucker. Girl, this shit's too heavy, girl.
Girl, lighten that shit.
It's giving aggressive. Anyways, lighten the load if needed, okay? Go ahead and hold the bar, retract your shoulders down, and then the goal is to have the bar towards your titties right here, okay? Pause, slow and controlled as you go all the way up. Now we're gonna do shoulders. Move aside, bitch. So have your friend, your muscle daddy, pick up your bench. This is your shoulders, which is super important in the hourglass body, because this is the top part of the hourglass shape, all right? So we're gonna hit the front, the side, and the rear delt, all right? All angles, bitch. So the first exercise I like to do for my delts is front raises. Okay, let me show you how to do this right. Did you really think this was one of those influencer workouts where I showed 90% my ass? No, girl. All right, let's do this fast. So you're gonna grab a plate. You're gonna go ahead and stand shoulder width apart. The thing about this exercise is gonna require a lot of stabilization. So if you can't keep yourself stabilized and you're humping the air, grab a bench and do it on the bench, okay? But first, let's start with standing. You wanna make sure that your shoulders are retracted down, and then the goal is just to push the plate away from you, bitch. Bring that bitch up, slow and controlled, all right? Push it up, pause right here, and slow and controlled as you go all the way down. We're not driving, just straight, okay? Okay. If you can't keep yourself stabilized, sit your ass down, all right? Do the same thing. Drive that bitch. Pause right here, go all the way down. You wanna make sure that you're bracing your core the whole entire time too. Even though you're sitting down, brace the motherfucking core, you gotta practice. So the next thing is your side delts. Now this is that's really gonna create that shape. Okay, so grab your dumbbells. Thank you. And then we're gonna go. That was too funny. Now, I like to use a bench when it comes to doing my side lateral raises because it keeps me stabilized. We're not doing none of this humping shit. All right? Get yourself pregnant, motherfucker. Use a bench. Yitties to the bench. Go ahead and retract those shoulders down. You want to make sure that you're angling the dumbbells towards the corner of the room. None of this. Not like this either, bitch.
Girl, don't get my fucking ashy ankles in that motherfucking film.
Slow and controlled as you go all the way down. Now the key to this exercise is you don't need to go heavy, okay? You just want to keep it slow and controlled. Utilize time and attention, because that's what's really gonna hit them delts, all right? If you need to use baby dumbbells, that's perfectly fine. Work your way up. Okay, girl, now we're gonna work our rear delts, and I like to use the reverse fly machine, okay? We're not gonna fly anywhere, we're just gonna work our shoulders, okay? All right, now when it comes to this exercise, you wanna make sure that you're adjusting the padding. All right, we're gonna sit right here. You wanna make sure that your yitties, mid-titty height on this padding, okay? You can adjust it so that, girl, it's broken.
Girl, so what we're gonna actually do is you're gonna go get a wrench, you're gonna pull this motherfucker up, and then adjust your shit, all right? I'm going.
I'm sick of him. I'm sick of him. Okay, so we're not gonna have a wrench, so do not adjust this. But you wanna make sure that when you're doing this movement, you're able to have a stretch on your delt. Now, with the handles, I don't want you to grip the motherfuckers. I just want you to press it forward with your palms right here, okay? So that way you're disengaging your forearm and more so working on that real delt, okay? So push it forward. I want you to actually rotate your shoulders forward too, so that way you have a better stretch on your rear delt. And then what we're gonna do is basically, I don't wanna hit you, Chris. Move aside, you don't fuck with. We're just go ahead and push it away from you, okay? Pause right here, and then slowly go all the way back in. Keep it nice, slow, and controlled. Girl, you can add some razzle dazzle and some ab exercises in there, girl. No, I am not talking about spot reducing fat, because you can't pick out which fat you want to lose a la carte. Okay, this is just strengthening that core to help yourself stabilize during your movements and help with your lifts over time. Okay, so we're gonna do abdominal crunch. Crunch, crunch. All right, so go ahead and use the challenging weights. All right, you're gonna slap this motherfucker on. It just feels like you're in a roller coaster, you know what I'm saying? Now the goal is you're gonna breathe out all of that air to really contract your abs at the bottom part of this movement. And as you go up, that's when you're gonna breathe back in and allow your core to stretch, okay? So, brace your core and breathe out, and then breathe back up. Now make sure to brush your teeth because you don't wanna be smelling the damn fucking stinking ass breath. Oh! All right, so go back down, breathe out, and then go all the way back up. Girl, you gotta make sure you have your cardio in there, okay? Cardio is a great supplement to fat loss. Now, when it comes to cardio, I don't like to fuck around with some HIIT workouts, doing all this influencer bullshit. I like to start with doing it that's realistic, such as hopping on a damn machine, on a treadmill, low intensity, steady state. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just walking, all right? And then you can increase the incline, increase the speed as you work your way up. But build the endurance, because this is what's gonna help you last longer, not just in the bedroom, bitch, but in your workouts. Okay? As this gets easier for you, you're gonna go ahead and speed up like a motherfucker. Okay, bitch, so I know we dread doing cardio, so let me actually share some tips. A girl that got some golden nuggets to actually make your cardio go by like a breeze. So first things first, grab your t-shirt, your pump cover, bitch, and we're gonna go ahead and cover the time, okay? If you're so focused on the time on the machine, it's gonna feel like it's longer. It takes years for you to finish your cardio, okay? The next thing you wanna do is keep yourself distracted. Listen to a podcast, watch a YouTube video, or even better, binge watch some Love is Blind, bitch, because I know your ass is obsessed, okay? Put that on. And next thing you know, you're 2 episodes down, you're, what, an hour of cardio done, okay? So try this out and do your cardio right. And now that we're done with our cardio, girl, we're gonna go head out to our Airbnb and get nutrition, because you don't just look like a bad bitch in the gym, you're gonna eat like a bad bitch too. Let's go. Okay, girl, we're back. Okay, we just showered, we're fresh, and now we're in the kitchen. Because like I said, you gotta eat good to look good. Okay, in order for you to actually have a snatched body, you need to make sure that you're in a calorie deficit. And if you're not losing weight and you're saying, oh my God, I'm in a calorie deficit and I'm not seeing any results, you're really not in a calorie deficit. So let me actually break this down for you so you know how to stay in that deficit and start losing that weight and get a snatched look. So being in a calorie deficit, you need to actually know the calorie value of foods. How do you do this? You use an app called MyFitnessPal, and this is where you're gonna log in everything that you're eating. You're also gonna make sure that you're weighing your food, because the quantity of the foods determine the calories you're actually consuming. Does that make sense? And lastly, you need to make sure that you're consistently being in a calorie deficit for a very long time to see results. It's not calorie deficit Monday through Friday and then fuck it up on the weekends, okay? Second thing you need to make sure is you're in a high protein diet, okay? So you can start consuming a chicken titty. Or you can also have, hold up, what we got here? A lean ground beef, such as this one, pre-cooked. And then you can also have your choice of protein yogurt. Protein is great for building muscle. It's highly satiating, meaning it keeps you full. And fun fact, girl, it actually takes your body longer to break down protein, which means your body's burning more calories, twice as much calories to burn protein compared to carbs and fats. Period. Lastly, girl, you gotta drink your water. And yes, you can cancel me for using a Stanley cup because it has lead in it. I don't care. I'm drinking my water, okay? Why do we need to drink water?
Your body is made up of 70% of water, which also helps digest your food.
Why do we need to drink water? Why do we need to drink water? Nicholas!
Because our bodies are made of water. Don't we fill it up with juice and soda?
Lastly. Bonus answer.
I think everybody hit the nail on the head.
That's it. I was gonna say it makes your ass fat, but okay. The third thing you want to do is make sure that you're increasing your non-exercise calories. So what do? Go out for a walk, girl. All right, so look at this beautiful day, right? In order for you to actually lose body fat, you need to stay active outside of the gym. So a good recommendation is start at 8K steps and work your way towards 10K. And if you want to get your steps faster, walk faster, girl. And if you don't want to walk outside, you can walk around your kitchen island, girl. Go get your steps in doing this. And girl, if you don't have a kitchen island, just pace around your living room. And if you don't have a living room, just pace in your bathroom, girl. And girl, another way for you to actually increase your non-exercise calories is in the bedroom. The fourth thing you need to make sure to get snatched is getting your sleep and recovery in check, girl. Because look, if your sleep is compromised, your hunger hormones or your ghrelin, or what I call gremlin, goes up. And the hormone leptin, or your hormone that keeps you full, goes down. This is exactly why, even though you have all your meals in, you still feel like you need to binge or snack or graze. Okay, so make sure to get your sleep in. And in terms of recovery, girl, your muscles don't grow in the gym. It grows when you repair it, when you're resting, okay? Also, when your body lacks sleep, your cortisol levels, or your stress hormone, goes up. And this is a catabolic hormone, which means it breaks shit down instead of building it up. So in order for you to build muscle, we need to make sure that we're keeping our cortisol levels leveled. I actually want to see Cedric go in it because he's not going to fit. I already know.
My ass is there. Now your hair's really staticky.
And now it's, yeah. And lastly, girl, in order for you to stay snatched, you need to fix your habits. It actually takes how many days, Cedric, to keep your habits?
Girl, I don't know. Let me ask Siri. Hey Siri, how many days does it take to break a bad habit?
30 days, bitch! Give me 30 days, bitch!
Okay, it takes 30 days for you to actually break a bad habit. So any unhealthy habits that you have right now, maybe partying, drinking, doing drugs, or what else?
Having sex before bed.
Or having...
What the fuck?
Break all of those habits, girl. And of course, with your diet, stop going through the drive-thru, having Uber Eats or DoorDash on your phone, girl. Delete all of those things and start fueling your body better with good foods. Start staying active, going to the gym, staying consistent with it. And this is how you're going to stay snatched and sexy for 2024. And if you want to learn more on how to build an hourglass body on YouTube, girl, you know where to find me. Was that it?